Hey guys, hope you're well. It's about 2:30 in the morning here. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'll just make this quick video to say happy Superman Day. And I thought, well, how can I celebrate Superman Day on this channel with my character Albel, who is, as you can see, inspired by Superman, well, Superboy from 1994, with the look of it and everything. But my character has his own lore and everything like that, which I'll go into some other day. But for today, I thought I'd show you some of my outfits in the game, because, you know, DC Universe Online is also about outfits. So there you go, some style. So this is my iconic style, as I would say, or rather his 90s style. Superboy, inspired it again, Superman from 1994, but generally Superman. Then you have the sort of classic suit, but with a twist, with that absolute twist to it a little bit. As you can see, it looks really good. I really like it. I like the cape and how the chest piece looks really good. You know, the emblem looks good on it. I don't have the absolute emblem yet, but once I get it, I might put it on this one or another one I have. Do I have it on my shortcuts? I don't know. Let me check. Yes, I do. There you go. This is what it looks like. There you go. So this is Superman inspired, so maybe I'll stay in this outfit for now. I have an aura on and a bit of like red electricity running around, which is really cool. And then I have my John Kent style, at least inspired by John Kent. In case you don't know, John Kent is Superboy, but this specific version of him is from Super Sons, my favorite version of John Kent, and one of my favorite comics ever, series Super Sons. I'll talk about it another time, but yeah. So this is John Kent inspired, and this is before we got this absolute version of Superman, of the outfit with the absolute Kryptonian capsule. I made my own version of Absolute when I started reading the comic when it came out, and that's what I came up with. I'll show you. Hold on. Do I have it on me? Probably not. Let me see if I can just, if I do this, there you go. Activate appearance. Yep. There you go. So that was my Absolute style before the Absolute style dropped in game. So I couldn't obviously have the cape thing, so I kind of made do with an aura as well as a cape, the red tattooed cape, I think it's called. There you go. I really like this one. I'm pretty proud of this one. Some people in game and even like in game, sorry, like I was gonna say in missions and out of missions, asked me about the pieces I had, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. That usually never happens. So usually I get questions about the emblem, because a lot of new players have never seen this emblem before. So this is another super Kryptonian, well, Superman inspired one, but this is more like a if Superman was in Final Fantasy kind of deal. I wanted to do something like that. So I'll just activate that, as you can see. There you go. So if, you know, Superman was the hero of Final Fantasy VII, this is what it would look like. At least to me, anyway. That's the kind of thing I came up with. I really like it, actually. It's quite a nice look. I don't wear it that often, but, you know, sometimes when I feel like it, I do wear it. This was an alternate version from a multiverse of my character. And this is my look for my healer loadout. So if ever I need to be a healer sometimes, this is what I wear. So inspired, if you know from the death and return of Superman, and when it was split into red and blue. So this was inspired by the blue version, because healing blue, you know what I mean. So that's what inspired this look, actually. And well, this is not Superman related at all, but John Kent related, because this is Damian Wayne's look, which I wanted to have, because Damian Wayne has become my favorite Robin. So I wanted to have the look. It took me a long time to get the right pieces, the boots particularly, and his weapon as well, which is a rare drop in an instance. So there you go. And I'll go back to being my iconic self here. Now, this is Superman Day, so I'll do a second part right now where we are going to be going to a very special spot to celebrate Superman. And we're here, so I don't know if you recognize this place. Well, this is Metropolis, obviously. Big city in the game, of course it's Metropolis. And oh, my lab character looks really good here. But there's a spot right here. Let's fly over there. As you can see in the distance, that's why we came here. Superman Day, to celebrate Superman. The statue in Centennial Park. You get a feed, by the way, from coming here. There you go. The big guy, Big Blue, the Boy Scout, Man of Tomorrow, Man of Steel, Lost Son of Krypton. There he is. And with his classic look from the game when the game launched. His look has changed since then, but this is what he looks like. So I'll take a minute just to say that I'm a huge fan of Superman. He's the reason I got into comics. He's the reason I love superheroes. He is the OG. He's the best. He's the godfather of superheroes. But beyond the respect that I feel for the character, like especially now that I'm older, also I can see just how much impact he had on pop culture and culture in general. How people these days, whether they're young or old, consider him like a role model or at least an inspiration. And I know he's a fictional character, but for me that doesn't mean you can't be a role model when you're a fictional character. Like, I am of this generation that believes that fictional characters can be role models, and he is one of mine. Sometimes in my head I'm like, what would Superman do? If I have a decision to make that I have some problems deciding, I'll be like, what would Superman do? What would be the right thing to do? I know it sounds corny and cheesy, but it is the truth. That's why I love playing this game. This is why I wear the House of L emblem. I love it, I respect it, and he's my favorite character ever. Superman, I absolutely love him. So yeah, happy Superman Day. I don't know if you guys like Superman, just tell me in the comments if you do, and share any anecdote or stories you may have about that. One anecdote I have is I've met a couple of people from the Superman universe, actors and everything. I've met Tom Welling, I've met Margot Kidder from the original Superman movies. I've never met Christopher Reeve, unfortunately, and I've not met some of the newer Supermans like David Cornsweet, for example, or Brandon Routh. I've met Dean Cain, he was super lovely to me, and he was super funny as well. And Tom Welling, as I said, Michael Rosenbaum, who plays Lex Luthor. But yeah, I've met quite a few people from the Superman universe, some of the comics people as well, artists and stuff like that, writers. So it's been really cool, and one of the main reasons I stick around in DC Universe Online, why this game since 2011, since day one I've been here, is because I get to play in a world where Superman exists, where we can play alongside him, where we have stories about him from his history in the comics, whether it's the death of Superman, even like going to Smallville or visiting the Daily Planet, that sort of thing. So yeah, I really love the character. I love the comics. I try to read and keep track of what's happening in the comics world. It is a bit hard, I'll be honest, because life gets busy. I've plenty of stuff to do, but in my downtime when I can, I read comics. I try to keep up with the comics. There's an event happening at the moment in DC Comics, the Reign of the Superboys, I think. Obviously I'm really interested in that because I love Superboy as a character, my favorite being the 1994 one, but since John Kent has appeared, he's also become my favorite. I love John Kent, especially the Super Sons version. The older version, I have some problems with it in terms of writing. The way he's written is not great, but see what they do. They've kind of did a sort of soft reboot. I don't know if they're going to stick to it. I'm a bit scared of reading on that comic. I'm scared of getting my heart broken again, because I love Super Sons as a comic series, but it did break my heart the way it ended. So Anyway, happy Superman Day to you guys, and hope you guys celebrate and you're not like Lex Luthor, who probably like curses this day every year. So, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Superman movie. I loved the 2025 Superman movie. It was great. I had a great time with it. And yeah, looking forward to the next one, Man of Tomorrow. And yeah, happy Superman Day, and I'll see you in the next one.